Firstly, I want to define when you should use the change management process with an example. It should be used when there's a need to modify any baseline product. That's typically when the product has completed its quality assurance process and is deemed fit for purpose. So, to take the example from chapter 15, when an issue had been escalated to the project owner due to a forecast of the success criteria not being met, any new success criteria proposed as part of a recovery plan represents a change to those originally agreed with the owner, typically through the project definition document. Normally, I use a simple 4-step process for change management. In step 1, the request is raised by the person requesting the change through a request for change form, which captures a number of details. In step 2, the PM, on receipt of this RFC, logs the request in the project change log with key information taken from the form and allocates a unique number. Step 3 is the most difficult, as the PM, often with project team support, needs to produce an impact assessment on the project if the request is to be accepted. In step 4, the impact assessment is then reviewed by the change authorization board if one has been formed, or the project owner if not, and either accepted or rejected. Be cautious of using a project contingency fund to handle approved changes. This is not the purpose of this money, unless specifically estimated for and agreed in the define process, but that's unusual. Clearly, if the forecast spend against the budget is very healthy, then this is possible. Otherwise, I will always look to obtain additional funding for changes. Lastly, if the volume of change requests, especially those related to project requirements, becomes too heavy, this can represent a serious risk to the project delivery and should always be escalated as an issue to the project owner. I always like to use the ship analogy as per this cartoon, and although rather extreme, it hopefully gets the message across. There have been some really high-profile project failures traced back to excessive changes. However, if the volume is high, yet the project needs to continue, I propose a change to this simple process, but I'll leave you to check the book when that is necessary in your project. Time to finish now with a weak joke, but you probably think all my jokes are weak. Remember, some change is inevitable except from vending machines. Therefore, you need to have a good process established to efficiently handle these changes. Good luck.